Turn on my guitar. Bitch. Sing it. Okay. Two-seater with the ass heater. I had 2 glasses, it's about a half liter. Euros out of Europe, I'm really about to peter. If she got some titties, I would really like to meet her. 2 Daphnes in the backseat. Mystery van, going max speed. I'm with my boy E like your gas meter. More bands in my passport stamps, got visa. I'm too fly to fuck with. Look at my fit, look at my bitch. Goddamn, last night we crushed it. Look at my hands, look at my pants. My band only do the show that's sold out. If we showing up, the red carpet better be rolled out. You know the saying, live fast, never slow down. Wait, you ain't heard about us, we the best that you ain't heard about. Look at my wife, I'm a bad bitch magnet. I'm going gold 3 times, that's a hat trick. You a sad motherfucker, let me talk my shit. We came up, used to deal with people messing my name up. Now I'm only dealing with fate. Love, turn a bandwagon to a bus. I sing whatever I want and they feel me. They keep falling in love with the real me. I'm just playing the cards that they deal me. 5 deep in the van, you can't touch me in my bed. I'm too fly to fuck with. Look at my fit, look at my bitch. Goddamn, last night we crushed it. Look at my hands, look at my pants.
Hello, check. Good afternoon. Woke up a little bit late today, so hopped on a little bit later. But how we doing? A little bit of a pullback in the market. You like to see it. You like to see it. Switch over to the big screen. Once again, just man, I don't know what's going on. At some points, I wish the market was erratic enough where every single day that I came on, there was something new to talk about. Which I guess today, comparative to the last 4 days or 3 days, don't know how long we've been back. 4 days. I guess it is a little bit better, but let's go ahead and jump right into it. Let me start a trading view real quick. Don't even have that up. Pull out the chat. Probably gonna be another short and sweet one today. Maybe next week we'll get back to the 1 hours. 45-minute 1 hour. But for right now, just keeping it chillax. Old BTC guy. Pop down to the 30-minute here. So we were talking about this last couple of streams. I am hoping that this is a B wave that we're sitting in. Maybe we might have one pop and one more hit to the downside. And hopefully we put in one more higher high and we can take that back down. Fish, what are you... Hello? What are you doing? Being crazy back there. But we outline the macros once again. So in terms of the macro levels that I'm looking for, if we get back above 25,370, I will be going long. Now, I am expecting that region to act like resistance, but in terms of how I'm playing this, ABCs in general, going along there just because it is a local low, a place of support, and possibly can turn into further upside. All right, because we are looking for a certain pattern, and I do believe that certain pattern to be almost the first part is done. and then we're looking for the second part right here, the V-shaped recovery can last a lot longer. I mean, we could come all the way back up to 32,000 if we wanted to. It's definitely in the cards. I wouldn't think much more than that, all right, because that would be absolutely phenomenal and really out of pocket for Bitcoin to do, but it definitely is there. So short term, we are looking for this pullback that we had the past day to be the B wave, and hopefully we get one more kick to the upside. This level still acts as resistance, and then we can get a short position, carry it back down to here. Hopefully somewhere within this downtrend, we get some sort of a little ziggy-zaggy, help us get into a long position. Now we have two competing positions. And if the market does happen to give me another short position before we are stopped out of the first one, I can take profit on the first one and then play the second while still holding the long. All right. Ethereum, same ordeal. All right. We're looking like we're getting some sort of B wave from this uptrend, and hopefully we get one more kick to the upside. Hopefully we can grab. Ethereum's looking juicy. All right. If we can get that top, Ethereum is looking nice, just because it came up so much farther than BTC so far. And hopefully it gets the same kind of pattern and we start rounding out. Once again, the reason why I'm looking for this pattern in particular is because every single bull run. Oh, I just deleted that. How dare I? Let's add it back real quick. Give me 1 second. Every single bull run that has gone into a bear market, the bear market has ended with a specific pattern. And I mean, this dates all the way back to the beginning of Bitcoin. All right, even all the way back down here. All right, obviously on these time frames, it doesn't look that significant, but you can see right here, V-shaped recovery, rounded bottom. Right here, V-shaped recovery, rounded bottom. Right here, V-shaped recovery, rounded bottom. Actually, two of them, very extended period of time. Right here, V-shaped recovery, rounded bottom. So right now is the time to be looking for this specific pattern as we approach. I mean, I guess you could say even this one as well. I mean, this one was kind of like backwards. I used to call it the omnitis, but don't know where that word came from because apparently it doesn't even exist. All right. Or maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. That might be the bigger problem here. But essentially, that is what we're looking for. So I'm just sitting on the sidelines. I have gotten into LTC because Johnny Crypto was kind enough to let me know, hey, LTC's doing pretty good. It's got a decent setup. So we're sitting in some good profit on that one. If BTC and Ethereum are going to come back up and putting in one more higher high on like the micro levels, I probably would be expecting to see LTC either get stopped out or maybe the best case scenario, you know, like a little head and shoulders before we come back down. That would be amazing. US 100. Once again, US 100 is looking actually really healthy. Like, I can't stress this enough. Like, I know if you go on YouTube right now, you're seeing nothing but doomsday videos about the economy, but you have to put in a perspective. We've been in doomsday scenario for a very long period of time, like 4 years now. All right. This is a healthy correction. I'm not saying that it can't continue. What I'm saying is from the pattern that we're seeing on the charts, the 2008 financial crisis looked just like this when it bottomed out. All right. So you have to think about, like, the markets looked like they were doing well, but they actually weren't. Inflation was outweighing the actual, like, true profit of some of these stocks that were going up hundreds of percents. All right. So you have to be realistic. And I know it's easy to be super negative on the market right now. Like I said, I hold a realistic point of view. All right. It's if this and that. It's levels after level after level. Right now, technically, until we touch like 16,300, I'm not quite convinced we're at bottom. Like, I'm really hoping that this is like the last ditch ABC right here, and we're not actually going to get a rounded bottom. All right, and then maybe we go into a rounded bottom after that. But I'm hoping that there's one more fat ABC at the bottom here before we start charging to the upside. But I mean, this region in general acts as support, and we're within it. All right, so if we do break this region, I'm realistic. I will, you know, if we're below this region and we're using it as resistance, I'll be bearish until we hit 9,950. All right, but you have to take it in accordance of like chronological order of when these supports are getting hit and what is the overall macro pattern. And right now we're seeing good correction waves across the board. The SPY, the US 100, crude oil looks like it's about to top out. So I mean that helps the economy a little bit. People can move around more. Money's flowing through the markets, all that good stuff. So I'm not like super bearish at the moment, to be honest. Now, like the only like thing that I could really say is like maybe that this is the A wave and we're going into a bullish B wave and it's going to fool a lot of people and we might go into a C wave further to the downside. I can believe that scenario, but in terms of what we're seeing right now, there has to be some sort of B wave. If not, this is the bottom. That's what I'm saying. So Russian ruble for shits and giggles. Looks like a little head and shoulders here. We had an ABC top, but definitely could still come up one more time. Right here. Maybe this is the ABCA, and then this is the B, and then this is the C. And then we'll have some sort of dump to the downside. XMR had a really good bat ABC here. That's pretty much it, guys. Like, there's like nothing really crazy about the plan so far. It's kind of holding true. Like I said, I hope to see some things, but as of right now, I'm hoping for just a little bit higher high, get a short position. I'm like, the best case scenario is if we put in a lower low off of 1700, 700. 17,700, my bad. All right. And if we get, I don't know if we'll get the same thing on Ethereum. If we do, that would be absolutely insane. But Ethereum looks like it could do like a double bottom, like a cup and handle. I think there's still some hope for BTC, to be honest with you, in terms of like putting in, something like this. Obviously, this one's a lot larger in terms of what it did, but maybe we can get something like that. Because this one hasn't had that, technically. I guess you could say right here, but I mean, that's a lot larger ABC. But let's go ahead and chat for a little bit, and then I'll be hopping off here because I just feel groggy today. Crypto base, yo, what's going on? Johnny on the spot, what's going on, man? Anton, hello. Escobar, hey. Johnny Crypto, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Evil Roy, wow, what a strong name. Hi all, hello. Hello trading people, what's going on, man? Rigo, Misa. Please see ETH. We just did. There ain't nothing to see. Like, come on, man. It feels like you're here at the beginning of the stream, and then we go over ETH, and you always ask to see ETH. Like, we already went over it, man. All right, like I said, I'm looking for one more higher high here, so I can go ahead and get me a short position and hopefully carry it back down to the downside. Ain't nothing to it. I'm not in an ETH position. The only position I'm in is LTC. Does the daily look like an inverted V to rounded bottom to anyone else? Inverted bottom. Inverted V. Oh, you're talking about like this? Yeah, but you could have said that about like the last couple of bull markets. You're talking about like that? You could have said that about so many of these markets, but they just ended up differently. Like right here. You could have said that right here. You could have been like, whoa, it's an inverted V and then a rounded bottom. It's going to go boo. I mean, it's kind of like the same thing going on. This one could have been an inverted V into a rounded thing. Could have worked out that way. Like I said, I'm realistic. Like, I'm not afraid to see more downside. I'm not like, this is not hopium. It's just me taking into account the realism of what we're looking at based on past. Obviously does not indicate future results. And then working with the market. I'm still taking shorts here. All right. But I do feel like that we are close. We are decently close. And that's not just coming from a Bitcoin perspective. It's coming from the US 100, the SPY, all that good stuff. I had a vision while on a flight to London months ago when we had this ABC to 69K. And We have an ABC to 10K with a B wave going up to 52. Damn. Maybe that is what's going to happen. Kite, what if we don't get a last higher high? And it is what it is. What are you going to do? All right, for me, it's better to have rules and stipulations that I follow to a T. And if they work out perfectly, I love it. All right, that way I can structure my risk. Because once you start getting into the matters of like you're just taking trades anywhere because you have a feeling or you're afraid of missing out on the downtrend, you're going to get hurt in the long run. Might work out a couple times. Like DCAing into losses might work out a couple times. But then there's going to be those times where like you take it overboard and you lose way more than you were supposed to. If we don't get that higher high, I got a short on LTC. Still making money. Still making money. Bone apple teeth. The market recovers way before the recession ends. There's a lag until the economy recovers. Fair enough. Like, I get what you mean by lag. All right, but like with the 2008 financial crash, we crashed. We made the ABC. We got back above that A, and then it was just sideways price action for like a couple years. So I'm not afraid of the sideways price action. I mean, this is the market that I'm coming from here. You know, in terms of like actually leverage trading, that was nothing but sideways. Obviously, we had some crazy stuff happen, but it was literally just kind of like sideways, down, sideways, down, sideways, sideways, down, sideways. It was atrocious. Atrocious. But what if I want and what I get I could not read that for some reason. Exactly. You just gotta deal with what happens. There is no way to set this up so the market does what you want it to do. Sometimes it will do what you want it to, and sometimes it just spits in your face and then runs away. You don't even get a chance to hit him back. What I think about ADA. Do I have ADA on my list? I guess not. Looks like we had something going on in ADA. So it looks like we marked out this ABC when it was doing the jazz. I mean, that would have worked out. Right now, at this very moment, I don't really necessarily see anything. I mean, the best thing you can hope for is that we go down and put in a lower low if BTC is going to come back down. And that would form a larger ABC structure here that you can take a long upon. To be honest, like I probably will be looking up to pick up ADA next bull run, or like maybe, you know, once we start seeing like some sort of bottom structure on BTC and Ethereum, because like I really don't get like a lot of people's stance on ADA. All right, because like I was on the sideline. I didn't trade ADA at all. I mean, I maybe took a couple trades on it, but I didn't like hold it. I wasn't like watching the news on it, everything like that. And like I just saw people shitting on it, and for me, like, I didn't quite understand why, because I think the people that shit on it just missed the boat. Because, like, if you look at the percentage, you know, back here in, like, November of 2020, that's, like, when the bull market really started to get going, to the peak here, that was 2,400%. So, I mean, it didn't do terrible. And you had, if not one of the best ABC structure tops on the entire market. So like I don't quite understand like where the stance was. Now obviously, like, you know, people go, well, half of that is wiped out. And like I know that like coins that are shit coins that I would deem shit coins did incredible percentages, and like, you know, all of it got wiped out. I cannot say the same thing about them. All right, I say ADA because ADA I think will be here next time. A lot of these shitcoins will not be here next time. So no matter what percentage they did, all right, it doesn't matter to me. All right, but 88 did an incredible percentage, and then yet had a perfect top telling you to get out of the market, and then you could have shorted that if you wanted to, and still made up some if you want to hold some of your bags. 88 did perfect. All right, so if we do get a nice ABC bottom here, I might be just picking some up. You know what I'm saying? All right, not a whole lot, obviously. Like I'm a nerd, like BTC and Ethereum more than anything else. I'm a granddad. But don't hate on 88 just because you missed out. All right, people are gonna be like, well, what about the people that trade Hex and say that same thing? Don't be mad because you missed out. X won't be here next time, and if it is, I'll eat my words. I will eat my words. You haven't tried to short BTC at 22,570 today? Did we go back below that? I think I did get my conditional hit on that, but I'm not quite sure. No, I did not. No, that's ETH. So maybe I did get my conditional hit on that. I just didn't notice. I'll set it back up. Will you sous vide those words? Nah, because like I feel like if I'm wrong, the words should taste bad. And if you sous vide words, it's hard to screw it up. They'll always come out good. Speaking of that, I do got some steaks to cook today. That's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and set up this conditional. I guess that should have been my answer to when you said, what if we don't get the higher high on BTC? If we come back down below this ABC structure, I'm still going to enter short. So I don't know why I didn't mention that, but we mentioned in the past couple days. Let's put this in, and I'll probably be heading off here, guys. On a scale of 1 to 10, how based are you? I feel like anybody that answers that question is -0. Like they're just existing at that point. Not based. Not based, just they're like suspended in time. $22,545. And what we sitting at? Sitting at 4K. Not too shape. Not too shape. Alright, with that being put in, guys, like I said, looking for a higher high. Hopefully this is a B wave. If not, if we do happen to come back below 22,545, I'll be entering short again. On Ethereum, I have a conditional set at 1,280, but that might be a relic of some of the past price action. Let me check on that real quick. 1,280. No, that's about right. Maybe even a little bit higher than it should be. No, that's right. I'll leave it at 1,280. Right, that's it for me today, guys. I'm gonna go cook some food and live life to the fullest and play a little bit of Tarkov, even though like I play Tarkov most days and I have fun, but most days I feel pure burning hatred for the game. Thanks again for your help in videos. All the best across the pond. Peace out. Enjoy this day. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Might have a surprise tomorrow. Depends on what happens. But might be a little bit of surprise. Might see another face with me. All right, guys. Let's pick a song. Do the thing. Do the outro. And yeah, just have a good day, guys. I would like to play Earl St. Clair because like I do like his music, but for some reason it always gets copyrighted, and like the bad copyright, the one that like completely blocks the stream, which kind of sucks. But who we got? Who we got? You know, I think Akira the Don.
It's a wonderful phrase that the late Australian political philosopher Ken Minogue came up with.
What kind of new music? I want to do a short one, but these are all like 4 minutes long. I guess we'll do Tell Them Now, which is 3 minutes. I don't know what that's about. Well, he's got Terrence McKenna on there. Oh God. Wait, hold on. Let me give a quick listen, real quick. I'll have to listen through them and see which ones are worth playing. Obviously, most, like I would say 99% of them are, but we'll shy away from that for today. We'll do a rainy outro today. Okay? Rainy outro. All right. Do this thing. My beard is getting a little bit crazy, but I'll be honest. I tried to take care of the neck beard, but I'm just letting it go. Goodbye.